Hello, friends and loved ones. It is I, the most dangerous man alive today, bringing you a new featurette in which I am dubbing as MMA Super Shuffle, a show where I pick an MMA fighter and watch a seemingly random assortment of said fighter's professional outings, and then I make dumb comments and or stupid jokes for your viewing pleasure. And today, for our very first MMA Super Shuffle, I have chosen lovable ruffian Alex Stiebling, or is it Stiebling? Alex started his MMA career in 1999 at the age of 22. His first bout was in the Rage in a Cage promotion on April 3rd of 1999, where he defeated Furman Long via TKO. Alex would have a mostly successful start to his career, beating various uncles who think they can fight in the Hook and Shoot promotion, before he was tapped in November of 2000 to fight at his one and only UFC appearance, fighting Matt Hughes' lookalike, Mark Hughes, who's also making his one and only UFC appearance. Alex lost that bout via unanimous decision. Alex didn't make a name for himself until a year later, in November 2001, when he earned the moniker the Brazilian Killa. And no, he didn't earn that nickname because he drank too much and ran over random Brazilian children. It was earned after he defeated four Brazilian uncles who think they can fight at the International Vale Tudo Championships 14 tournament. One that was called USA versus Brazil. This event was oddly held in Venezuela. After that impressive tournament win, Alex was then invited to the Pride Fighting Championships, and well, the rest is history, as they say. So with all that out of the way, let's check out these fights. I have 5 fights of the Stiebling, all coming after his stint in Pride, and our first bout took place on September 1st, 2003, when Alex was 26 years old in Helsinki, Finland, at Fight Festival number 8. And wouldn't you know it, his opponent is a Finnish man named Mikko Rupanen, who up to that point had never lost a fight. His record was 10-0-2, with most of his fights happening in Finland itself, and he did have a notable win via decision over Valentine Overeem at the previous Fight Festival event held in May 2003. Alex's record coming into this fight, by the way, was 12-5-1 and 1 no contest. So let's see. Gonna press play here. Play! Here we go. Wow, big, giant blue ring there. The canvas. Vale Tudo is the fight style, I guess. Maybe they had different fight styles on it. There's Mikko Rupanen, 25. We get to hear the Finnish commentators. That's going to be a treat. We get to hear what Finnish MMA commentary sounds like. But look at that giant blue ring. It goes underneath the ropes at least 2, maybe 3 feet. And it's got like floating corners and ring posts. Looks very odd, but looks kind of cool, I guess. Here we go. We got some rockin' random heavy metal music. Might be some licensed library you can, pay $10 for and use it. Maybe I should turn it down so it doesn't get copyright flagged. That's Alex Stiebling. I think he's steaming. There's steam coming off him, or he walked through some smoke. We have a odd-looking referee there. Definitely doesn't look like he's from Finland. I assume. I don't know much about Finland. I know practically nothing about Finland. Wasn't there Vikings that are from Finland? Yeah, that's Alex Stiebling, although he has really short hair here, almost bald, but he's got on his tie trunks. He steps through the ropes. Top 10, it says on the turn ring post buckle there, whatever you call that. So he's in the ring. What more smoke? They're really smoking it up, making this super dramatic. He's coming in. This guy looks like a bruiser. He's got on some generic training shorts. It looks like he's going to be wearing shoes for this. He must be a wrestler. Is there wrestlers in Finland? He's got short hair too. Maybe that's Alex Stiebling. No, Alex Stiebling doesn't have that many muscles. This guy's pretty buff, but he's lean. He doesn't have fat muscles. He just has lean muscles. That's like a wrestler's body, I would say. Alex Stiebling, a lot softer. Let's see, is this going to be Muay Thai versus wrestling? We'll see how that turns out for Alex Stiebling. Let's see how his Muay Thai looks against this wrestler. He's bouncy. The wrestler here is definitely more measured. They're trading punches here. Alex Stiebling's getting a couple good ones off. Oh, and Alex Stiebling shoots for the leg. He takes him down. Wow. Reversal of fortunes here. Alex Stiebling seems like maybe he might be the more experienced one, but Mikko Ruppinen, I said his record was like 10-0-1 or something, didn't I? Yes, I said something like that. Yeah, so here's our Finnish commentators. It almost sounds like Portuguese spoken by a Brazilian. It almost has that rhythmic, poetic sound to it. Maybe it is Portuguese. Fuck if I know. You might say, wait, Portuguese and Finnish probably don't sound anything like. Is that what they speak in Finland? They speak Finnish? What do they fucking speak there? Oh, Alex Stiebling sneaks to the back here. He might be trying to go for an armbar. He has something here, but I don't think he has much, and Mikko escapes with the punch and gets in full guard. So let's see, Alex Stiebling off his back here. The wrestler, he might lay and pray. Unfortunately, I think that's what might happen. I like our little digital counter at the bottom right hand of the picture here. It's like an old school small font, terminal font. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Though they should have had maybe like a black background with red font. I think that would have looked even better. But alas, it's too late to change it now. So here's Alex Stiebling. He's not doing a whole lot. I want to call him Mirko. Mikko Ruppinen is not doing much more. He's kind of punching here with his face buried into Stiebling's chest. Definitely a lay and pray style. He reminds me of Jake Shields. I like Jake Shields, but I wasn't a huge fan of him as an MMA fighter. Just puts the face down in the chest, in the abdomen area, and then just kind of randomly punches up towards the head. Maybe hits, maybe doesn't. I guess he's doing something, you could say. You see the tight trunks Alex Stiebling's wearing beneath his Muay Thai trunks. Maybe those are his boxers. I don't know. Oh, this fight. I'm pretty bored already. Not a lot has happened. Mikko kind of flails his arms up towards Stiebling's head. He connects sometimes he doesn't. Alex Stiebling has offered nothing from the bottom here. He's not striking back. A big mistake. He's not getting Mikko to think about or worry about anything. He might be trying to plan for a submission, like maybe he's going for the arm there, but no, he doesn't really go for it. He's got a loose open guard. Mikko is not thinking about passing. He's just going to grind away here. Stiebling should be offering more offense off his back. He might be thinking for another kind of maybe a Kimura or something again, but doesn't really get it. He needs to move more. Oh, he might be going for a triangle here. He's got it kind of prepared to go. He's trying to get control of Mikko's left arm there, maybe to finish setting up this triangle, but I don't know if he's going to get it. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get it from here, but he might surprise me. You never know. He's got more of a high guard here. Just he's waiting. He should be punching him. Alex Stiebling should be punching him in the head. Mikko is pretty concerned here maybe with this triangle, so his output is now dropped to 0 as he doesn't want to trap himself or do something where he's going to get trapped here. And there goes Stiebling. He's going for something there, maybe an arm bar. He lost it. Mikko's in side control now. Stiebling tries to maybe get up, go for a switch, but didn't really try that hard. He's back. He got him back in guard, though, and Mikko is now pounding down on his face, getting some good shots off. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Oh, thank God. Sorry, I had to make sure I was recording. Mikko is raining down a little bit of hell. Kind of like hell. War, it's kind of like hell. That's how the French fight wars. That's the French motto for their style of war fighting. War is kind of like hell. Alright, that's the end of round 1. That was a pretty forgettable round. Nothing to write home about. I thought our referee was of darker complexion, but maybe it's just the lighting. Got an out of focus camera here as we look in the corner of Mikko. Can barely make out, they're so blurry. All his training partners are all bald-headed. There's a nice counter right by Mikko. Here we're on the ground and we see this, what, I don't know what Alex Stiebling was thinking about here. An arm, like a straight arm, like a short straight arm bar. This slow motion is like 20 times slower than what actually happened. They really stretched it out there. Well, I'm hoping the second round's better. There's a punch right to the Adam's apple. And one to the forehead. Nice work by Mikko. Round 2. Let's see your Muay Thai. Alex Stiebling, your Muay Thai fighter. I don't know what you're doing. Muay Thai. You got the trunks on. And we hear the finish. The Finnish commentators. They're arguing amongst themselves. They're talking over each other. There was a nice fireman's carry. That was impressive. Stiebling setting up this triangle choke now. He might have a better shot at this if he can get control there of Mikko's right arm. He's trying. He's trying here. He's got something going on. He's got something happening here, but he really needs to get control of that right arm and secure the head. Mikko's on his feet here trying to prepare in case he needs to stack or step over Stiebling if that triangle gets sunk in. He's not in danger here, and he might slip out here. He's pretty close. Stiebling's trying to control that arm. Now he kind of hooks it, maybe for a Kimura. Might try and put it behind Mikko's back, but he doesn't have anything here. Mikko's just biding his time, staying calm. He's got his finger in Alex Stiebling's asshole. Or maybe he's just holding the trunks. He's giving him a wedgie. He's lost it. He's not in danger really anymore. Straight armbar there by Stiebling. Doesn't work. He pulls down Stiebling's pants, and he's out of it. That's how that's done, folks. That's how that's done. And he's going back to his lukewarm ground and pound here. He's really kind of slowed down a bit. The Finnish crowd really wants to see their Finnish man win here. Did I ask this already? Was there Vikings in Finland? Is that where Vikings came from? From Scandinavia? Is Finland a Scandinavian country? I really don't know my Scandinavian countries. Finland's up there, isn't it? Isn't it? It's one of those dangleberries hanging off the archipelago. This fight is not very good. I'm pretty bored. Is that Ensign Inoue up there in the top? Ensign Inoue. He's wearing glasses. He's trying to look incognito. There's our goofy-looking ref. He is... What the fuck is wrong with him? He looks like an old man. One of those, the kids that get that rapid aging or they get that old man disorder. He kind of looks like one of them kids all grown up, full size. Alex Stiebling might be going for a Kimura here, twisted around the back, but he doesn't really have much here. Mikko is back to laying and praying, and the ref is just kind of casually observing. He hasn't needed. There's some palm strikes to the ear. How does that sound? Alex Stiebling says as he does it. They're sneaking under the ropes here, but luckily they still have another 10 feet to go before they get close to the edge and hit the ground outside. The ref might be thinking about jumping in here. He's clenching his fists. There he goes. That's it. He says, "Move over here, buddy." So Alex Stiebling is going to get back down, and we're going to resume our lot to be desired ground and pound here. They're tapping each other. They're giving each other signals. You don't do that in a public bathroom like at the airport. You don't tap the wall. You don't tap your feet. Bad things will happen if you do that in an airport. No tapping, no feet. Don't be tapping your feet. Not even if Michael Jackson's Bad is playing or Michael Jackson's Thriller is playing. You don't tap no feet. Oh yeah. You go to a rest stop in America and they got music playing. You don't tap your feet. Don't do it. Shit will go down. So here we go. Lay and pray from Mikko. He's not impressing me. He might be undefeated with one draw. And there goes Alex Stiebling. He's going for a triangle choke. He's got it. He's got the head. The arm maybe needs to be extended over his chest a little bit more. He should pull that arm up, but he might be able to finish it from here. Mikko is holding on here. He's gasping, but the blood is being choked off. You can see his ear, and he flattens out. I think he's done. Ref. Nope, the bell ring. He's out. He's out, ref. Where were you? The ref is confused. The ref is like, is he dead? And the ref has fled the building. The ref has disappeared. He jumped out of the ring. Oh, he's back. Yes, ref, you were supposed to check him at some point. Alex Stiebling, the miracle in Finland. He wins. He was gonna, old Mikko there's his fireman suplex, or fireman carry. It wasn't that good on review. Alex Stiebling was, Mikko Ruppinen was gonna eke out a 3-round decision there. And, or second round decision. What do I know how long this fight went? It felt like it was 3 rounds. Maybe it was the second round though. But there you go, Alex Stiebling. He got a triangle choke. And the ref didn't know what was going on. He looked at him. I gotta see that again. Let's see that again here. The ref just looks like, oops. The ref is like, uh-oh, is he dead? So the ref comes in to say, okay, separate. And then he just looks at him. He's like, oh, God, that's not good. I'm out of here. He's gone. Oh, boy, that was great. Well, let's get on it with it. I don't think there's much more to see here but the replay. So let's get on to the next fight. Our second bout of Alex Stiebling comes when he was 27 years old and will be the first of 3 WEC fights we'll see in succession, with Alex first taking on Joe Diesel Riggs at WEC 9, held on January 16th, 2004. Joe Riggs had been making a name for himself in the Rage in the Cage promotion, where from September 26, 2001 until his bout against Alex here at WEC 9, he appeared in 13 Rage in the Cage events, with his total MMA record coming into this fight as 13-3 and 1 no contest. Alex's record, meanwhile, was 15-5-1 and 1 no contest. Let's see it. There is Alex Stiebling.
A kickboxer handled by the Integrated Fight Team. 6 feet 2 inches tall.
6 feet 2 inches tall. Meat and potatoes eater. Alex Stiebling. Oh, he just spilled some water. It's like, oh, settle down there, Alex. What are you doing? Stiebling. I thought it's Stiebling. Why was he called Stiebling? Even the announcer doesn't know how to say his name. There's Joe Diesel Riggs. Light brown hair. Usually he has blonde hair, so I guess he hadn't started dyeing it yet. Tattoos. Joe Riggs looks good. Of course, he would become a battle-worn warrior. He's got Diesel on his stomach. He's a badass. Of course, Joe Riggs fought at heavyweight. I believe he was up in the 250, 260. And then before that, I think he was, wasn't he a super heavyweight, like close to 300 pounds, and he lost all that weight? Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Not sure how badly that affected parts of his body, though. Here we go. Round 1. Alex Stiebling looking soft. Diesel Riggs, more muscled. This seems to be a reoccurring theme. Alex Stiebling is just sort of a soft guy. He gets popped there with the right, and whoa, Diesel Riggs is rocking him and then twirls him down to the mat. He's on top. Alex Stiebling is on the bottom. He has a half guard in. Diesel Riggs is pounding down on him. Alex Stiebling has not been too impressive off his back. He might be in trouble here. He regains. He almost had full guard there, but now he's got butterfly guard. Now he's got kind of a full guard in, but half a butterfly in. He's trying to lock Diesel Riggs down. Nice elbow there by Diesel. Diesel's posturing up again, delivers a nice right. He's going to do it again. Boop. As telegraphed, he did the same thing before. He gets up, kicks. Stiebling is still on his back. He's being overwhelmed here. Nice little shot there from Diesel. His right arm is really red. Did he get sunburned? What's wrong with his right arm? It's really red. Alex is trying to lock him down now. He's going for a triangle. Hey, this worked before. This is his secret weapon. He's trying to cinch it up here. A lot of quickness. The quickness, says... forgetting his name. Tony Schiavone. The quickness. Diesel Riggs' arms are both red. Maybe they're just getting red from Alex Stiebling holding him down. But now we're back up to the feet. There is Diesel ejects from the ground. Soft right there that was missed. And Alex Stiebling kicks him right in the gonads. Diesel is down on all fours. That hurts. Ref is checking him. This is the ref that we would later see in UFC, huh? The guy, I don't think he's seen anymore. He's got a long sleeve shirt on to hide all his prison tats. There's a soft looping right that was really slow. Kicked right there. A little flick of the toes. Right on the Johnson, he says. He spits out the mouth guard. It wasn't, too bad. Here's the initial flurry. Hey, it's Steven Quadros. I didn't even notice. Oh, I love me some Steven Quadros. Nice to see he found work after Pride Fighting Championships fired him. So he went to work for WEC. Now we know. Who else is with Steven Quadros here? I can't tell who. Are these two play-by-play guys? What is this other guy color, or is Quadros taking up color commentary duties? That would be a weird change. It sounds like this guy's the main play-by-play guy. They clinch. They work against the fence here. Diesel Riggs is now suddenly not as impressive. I think he's blew some of his wad there. They exchange knees. Alex is complaining to the ref, and ref does come in to separate him. I don't know if that was necessary there, unless you're going to give Alex Stiebling 5 minutes. Oh, there was a big left from Riggs. Whoa! Whoa! The door broke on the cage. They go right out of the cage. Diesel Riggs bumps his head on a microphone. Wow, what is this, a fucking circus? What's happening here? Lock that door. There's 2 latches. I guess this the referee here, and the referee fixes his shirt. I guess he's got a microphone on or something. But the commentator, the non-Quadros commentator makes mention to a black cat. There's some weird stuff going on, so I wonder how weird WEC 9 was here. Alex Stiebling is bleeding now from the forehead, maybe right between the eyes. Diesel Riggs, he's like, what the fuck is going on with this? There we go, soft 1-2. Alex Stiebling's punching is really kind of pathetic. Has it gotten worse? There was no hate on them punches. He wasn't really threatening with those punches. He was just throwing them out there. Now we're clinched here as Diesel goes for the legs and gets Stiebling down. Oh, triangle coming up again here. an attempt at least, as Stiebling is trying to set it up here. He's holding the head down. He needs to get control of the left arm there of Diesel. He's not going to get it there as Diesel gets out. And he's trying to punch here, working from guard. Nice big overhand right there down to the bottom. Now a nice left. That right was blocked. Stiebling is trying to control the head, keep that head down. He needs to work on controlling the wrists of Diesel Riggs here. While the wrists are down like that, he should grab hold of them and just hold them down. That'll make it easier for him to set up this triangle that he keeps trying to set up here. Big left and a missing left there, and a right comes over the shoulder there. Nice. Diesel Riggs is working really hard here on the ground. Now an armbar here attempt. Oh, now an omoplata maybe. But Riggs bends his arm there at just the perfect time, but he's still trying to work this armbar. Diesel Riggs is out of it. He's up to his feet, delivers a big right, and he pounds down a big hammer fist, double hammer fist out of Sakuraba's book. Quadro should recognize that. Big elbow there, and Riggs is just pounding away at Stiebling here. Big elbow to the sternum. More hammer fist. Stiebling is looking bad here. He's getting rocked. Ref, I think you should stop this. Stiebling is trying to fire back. He's trying to do anything he can to stop these punches. He's wow, there's a lot of blood I see on the arm of Stiebling there. The commentator made reference to it. He's split open. He's getting pounded really bad here. He needs to control that wrist. That right hand. Oh, that was a slice. That was a slice. That was a meaty slice. You heard it. It was like a butcher cutting a giant slab of beef. Wow. That was great. That was some good action there from Diesel Riggs. Alex Stiebling definitely needs a break here. He needs to reset himself, and he needs to not find himself on the bottom anymore. He had control here. Boom! They just pop right out the door. Bump. And Diesel Riggs bops his head there, and I think that was his cornerman. And wow, look at this action. Look at this work from Diesel Riggs. The ref is taking a close look. I actually might have stopped this if I was a ref. When I see Alex's arms, they flail sort of limply. There was a spot where I saw his arms just sort of wobbled and waved, and I would have probably stopped it if I was the ref. Stiebling looks okay though. He needs to take a moment, needs to clear his head, and he needs to keep it on the feet here. But if he keeps it on the feet, he needs to be more measured and more deliberate in his punching. His punching was looking awful the couple times he did throw a punch. Looks like he's gonna have a black eye. Bridge of his nose looks cut. He needs to go to his Muay Thai here. He needs to go to his Muay Thai. Listen, it's done, cornerman. Ref has called it. Let's go. Here we go. Let's see what happens if there's anything different in round 2 here. But right now it's looking like Joe Diesel Riggs all the way, and his conditioning might be the key to the victory for him here if his conditioning doesn't let him down. More bad punching from Stiebling. Riggs gets double underhooks, trip into side control, big elbow, more elbows and punches here. And Stiebling is just getting sliced open. He's got another cut on top of his forehead here. Maybe that's the same cut. But Stiebling works to get up. Nicely done. Riggs tries to take him down again. Stiebling, though, defends against that, but Riggs is stuck on him like glue. Big takedown from Riggs. Nice, and he's going to go right back to this ground and pound here. Stiebling is trying to protect him from that, but he is not looking good. He's trying to control the head here. He should control the wrists. He needs to control the wrists. He has half a butterfly in. He should look to maybe set up that triangle to defend, to keep Joe Riggs at bay. Big elbow there from Joe Riggs. Another elbow there coming from the left. Big looping right there and then a left. Stiebling is all sorts of messed up. Big elbow. Another slicing elbow there. Riggs is looking great here. Big elbow. He is demolishing Alex Stiebling here. Alex tries to push him away. Alex isn't doing a whole lot. He's looking horrible. His face is all sorts of effed up. Little hammer fist there from Riggs. Alex is messed up. His nose is gushing. His nose might be broken here from one of them elbows. He is messed up. I can't say that enough. He's trying a desperation triangle here. He's going to try and lock it down. Oh, he's got it locked down. Oh, he's pulling on the back of the head. Joe Riggs tapped out. What? Oh, my God. Wow. It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Stiebling is cooked, but he finished that, and Joe Riggs tapped out so quick. I can't believe it. Alex Stiebling was defeated. He snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. I can't believe it. Wow. That was awesome. Big props to Alex Stiebling. He never gave up. He never gave up. He was beaten. But he didn't give up. And Joe Riggs just sort of... Joe Riggs was the one that gave up. Joe Riggs... This fight was pretty much over. What was Joe Riggs doing? Maybe he was gassed out and he didn't have the energy to break out or to try and step over on his triangle. Here's what you do. He steps over with his left leg there, steps it over Alex Stiebling's head. He didn't even try, though. He just sat here and let this happen. And he taps out so quick. I can't believe it. Wow. Joe Riggs was super impressive. Until... I don't know what happened there. Who's this long-haired fellow? Is that the commissioner of WEC? Alex Stiebling is still on the mat. He was defeated. That was amazing. Great work. Good job. A lot of props to Alex Stiebling. He didn't give up, and he wasn't really fighting, but he was still gonna try what he could, and just really surprised at that. That was a bloodbath. Bad blood. Great fight. We don't really need to see who's the winner here. Still calls him Stiebling, though. Yeah, definitely. Quadro says it there at the end. Give it up for Alex. That was a lot of heart. He got lucky. That was like winning the lottery. Up next for Alex Stiebling is a gangster. The American gangster, that is, Chael Sonnen, or Sonnen, as we'll see shortly. This fight happened at WEC 12 on October 21st, 2004, and comes after Alex fell in battle to Little Nog, Antonio Rogerio Nogueira, at Gladiator FC Day 1 in June of 2004. That fight I wanted to get, but couldn't find it. So what's the next best thing to a Nogueira and their jiu-jitsu? Chael P. Sonnen, of course. Chael, at this point in his career, was looking to rebound. He's coming off 3 straight losses, 2 of which came at the hands of his kryptonite, Jeremy Horn. First at Extreme Challenge 57 on May 6, 2006. The doctor was forced to stop the fight in Jeremy's favor after Jeremy nearly caved in Chael's brain pot. Then at SF6 Battleground on September 23rd, Jeremy Horn beat Chael's ass like a rented mule and made him submit from a guillotine choke. Jeremy Horn kicked the shit out of Chael every time they met, which was 3 times, by the way. Chael's other loss was against Kiichiro Yamamiya at Pancrase 2004 Neo Blood Tournament in July of 2004. That was a decision loss. So Chael needs a victory here. Chael's record coming into this fight was 12-5-1, and Alex's record was 17-7, 1-1 no contest. Let's press play. There is Stiebling. He has recovered. I wonder, so let's see here. January 16th was his fight against Joe Diesel Riggs. Then in June he fought Nogueira, so I assume he didn't fight at all between those 4 months there, and he probably used that 4 months to heal. There's Chael Sonnen, looking very young. Alex Stiebling here. That is not a bad loss, losing to a Nogueira, especially a Nogueira circa 2004. Both the Nogueira brothers were pretty badass. in the mid 2000s. So that is not a loss to be ashamed of. There's Chael Sonnen. He's very cool and calm here. Stiebling is bouncing around. Chael Sonnen, he's a straight up gangster. I wonder if he is using a gangster nickname at this time. I must be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the Chael Sonnen before UFC. Here we go, round one, the bell rings. 3 5-minute rounds if we need it. Chael Sonnen shoots in. Alex Stiebling defends, but Chael Sonnen picks him up like a baby and throws him down there. Now it sounds like we have the former UFC, the guy who was first. What was his name? Somebody in the comments will know. The guy that was partnered to. He was in the first UFCs. He was like the commentator. He sounds like he's working with Quadros here. Still nice to see Quadros is still getting work circa 2004 in the fight game. Now, I wonder what the makeup here again is. Quadros the play-by-play, or is he color commentator? And the other guy, Blatnick is his name. I think it's Blatnick. Jeff Blatnick, John Blatnick, or something or another. It's pretty close. I am almost certain that it's Blatnick. Here we go. Chael Sonnen's working from top position, and once again we find Alex Stiebling on the bottom and getting whacked. Alex Stiebling's bottom game, though we've seen 2 triangle chokes from him in a row. I don't think it's by plan that's happening. I think it's luck. He's pulling it out. He's pulling a rabbit out of his ass with those last-minute submissions there. Here's Chael. Let's see if he's Chael Sonnen, though. It's interesting that he's fighting Alex Stiebling, who we've seen is the master of the leg triangle by these last 2 fights. Chael Sonnen is notorious for losing to guys via triangle choke. He even admitted as much in one of that famous sort of motivational speech he gave on The Ultimate Fighter, where he said he was talking to Uriah Hall, and he told Uriah Hall, like, hey, I had all the tools, but for whatever reason, second round, I was losing the triangle chokes, and he went to go see a sports psychologist, which I don't think was necessary. I think it's just preparation, maybe. It's not really confidence. You can't chalk it up to a mental disorder that he's losing in the second round of triangle chokes. It's something else going on, but for whatever reason, Chael Sonnen decided that he needed to go see a sports psychologist. That sounds like a sort of corporate answer to a problem, You can't hit a fastball, son. Go see a sports psychologist. They'll figure it out for you. Uriah Hall, I think Chael was implying that maybe, I think, was it Uriah Hall? Maybe Chael was implying that Uriah Hall needed to go see a sports psychologist because Uriah Hall had the eyes of a serial killer in the making. So here we go, butterfly guards. We've seen Alex, a lot of work from the bottom by Alex, but he gets up there, nice. Chael Sonnen looks like he's got on tighty whities at this point. Whoa, flying knee attempt from Chael. He gets caught, though, in midair by Stiebling, who picks him up, who finishes it now, who had picked him up, put him down, finishes it now. But Chael Sonnen, with the strength, pushes Alex Stiebling over him, and now he's inside control. Alex was inside control. Chael used his wrestling strength and just threw him over him. That was nice. Yeah, that was extremely impressive. Nice. I like Quadros. I still like Quadros, even though the thing about Quadros is, if you read, there is an old MMA fight forum that has the archival exposure of Quadros for using alt accounts to hype himself up or to give himself props or to talk shit to other people. And Joe Rogan was involved, and Eddie Bravo was involved. And Alex Stiebling is cut. Elbows are his kryptonite. As Chael Sonnen works here from side control, he's got his left arm is locked down, though, by Alex's legs. Alex is trying to, yes, he should do that. Control the wrist there. Control the wrist, but he lets go. And then once he lets go, he's in danger here of that elbow. But if he holds on to that wrist, he will be able to control the momentum of that strike. Alex tries a turn here. Blatnick's talking about old style UFC. I wonder how long it had been since he had commentated on a major stage like this, and I would consider WEC at the time was a semi-major stage, probably compared to what Blatnick might have been doing if Blatnick was doing anything. And I'm just assuming his name at this point is Blatnick. I could be wrong. We're going to go in round 2 here. Babe alert. Local babe alert. They went to a strip club and said, hey, do you want to hold up a round card in between rounds at this MMA fighting event? We'll pay you $200. Here's some work from Chael Sonnen and the ground bottom work from Alex Stiebling, if you want to call it that. Are we outside? This looks like an outdoor venue. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Whoa, they exchanged punches there. I think Chael got the better of him. He shoots in. He gets blocked. Now Stiebling is trying for a takedown. He's guillotine choke here from Chael, but he's going to gas out his arms because he doesn't have much here. He's just holding on to the neck at this point, and I would not put any effort into this. Least he wants to gas out his arm. This is October, so I wonder, they must be doing this down. I don't have written down where it was. I did not write down where this event took place, but obviously it's got to be a warm climate area for them to hold it outdoors. Might be Florida, might be California. One of those places. Foot stomps from Chael Sonnen. What a bitch. What a punk-ass bitch. Alex Stiebling tumbles him down, but Chael Sonnen with that wrestler strength, look at that, turns him over. He gets in a north-south wrestler position there. I wanted to call it something else, but there's a punch from Chael. I'm just moving on. Alex is back on the bottom. Some more work from Chael. Quadros suggests Alex find a cure for that. I don't think there is a cure to that. You just either have that core wrestler strength or you don't. And it's hard to get unless you've been wrestling for a long time, which Chael had been. So he's got that strength. It's like, you know, you look at Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes was strong, but it wasn't only his wrestler strength, obviously in high school. He had that farm boy core strength. You can't really teach that. It's just, it's acquired over years of working on the farm and causing trouble around town and getting your friends killed and drowning incidents after you're drunk. The story of Matt Hughes. Loathsome cunt. But I still like Matt Hughes. But if you read the book on Matt Hughes' own words, he sounds like a sadistic psychopath. Here's some Chael Sonnen gets pushed back to his feet or kind of ejects himself, and he goes right back in to work some punches. Did Matt Hughes ever fight Chael Sonnen? No, they would have been two different weight classes. They might have been able to fight at middleweight, but I don't think Chael Sonnen got down to middleweight until later in his career. I don't know. I don't think they ever fought, but that would have been a good fight. That would have been an interesting fight if they did. I think Chael might have been too big for Matt Hughes, though. More attempted work, and oh no, here comes triangle. Oh no. I thought it was going to happen. Alex Stiebling needs to work to control these wrists. That's what he should go back and work on, is working off the back. If he is not exclusively training off his back at this point in his career, he should be. His trainers should pull him. I would have pulled him after that Joe Riggs fight and said, listen, you're gonna work here. So the chances that you get put down on your back, which judging by your history, I think it's likely, you're going to know exactly what to do, and you're going to be so comfortable off your back that you're not going to absorb any damage, that you're going to be able to float into submission attempts and reversals, that it's going to be second nature to you. That's what you do. You work from positions. If my recommendation for anyone that really wants to seriously train to get better, you work from the worst positions, and you don't work from the best positions. You don't work to your strengths. You work to your weaknesses all the time. Whatever your weakness is, you work on that. I would just relentlessly train being taken down like this. Someone going in and taking you down, just work that over and over and over. Not defending the takedown so much, but actually the takedown is succeeding. And so you kind of get muscle memory, and you can start to learn how to avoid that and how to stay up. Anyway, Chael's back on top here. He's in guard with half a butterfly from Alex. We've seen this before. He's working small punches. He's going to try and posture up here for elbows. Stiebling, who has a small cut under his right eye. Nothing too worrisome at this point. Chael postures up. He's at near the ends of Stiebling's feet, and it's the end of round 2. And we're going into the third round here. Good fight so far. It hasn't been boring, though. We've seen the same stuff for 2 rounds here. Hot Babe back into the ring. I like the ramp there leading up to the cage. That's pretty cool. It's like a mini WrestleMania. It's like a miniature WrestleMania going on right here. Some missing punches there. Oh, nice little up kick, heel. Flicks Chael Sonnen right in the cheek. Fingers in the cage by Stiebling, who's looking once again like he's just ready to give up here. But we've seen it before. He won't give up. He just bides his time until he can get a triangle choke.
It didn't have a lot of force. It was a great blow anyway. I mean, a kick like that could theoretically, and then he goes for the triangle.
Quadros there alluding to that up kick there that could be dangerous. There's been a couple up kick knockouts at this point in MMA, though they're not too frequent anymore. At this point, they were a possibility. Straight punch there from Chael. Chael shoots in. Stiebling stays up, grabs the cage, gets taken down. He has guard with half a butterfly once again. Once again. Well, so far it's been all Chael Sonnen. I think if this continues like this, Chael Sonnen is definitely going to eke out, I wouldn't say eke out a decision. He's going to definitely get a unanimous decision, fully earned. Fully earned. A guy ekes out a decision if he does the bare minimum and gets out a decision. Chael Sonnen, and I said in the beginning when I started this, I said Chael Sonnen or Sonnen, as we'll see. His title card, he was listed as Chael Sonnen, not Sonnen. So yeah, I totally fucked up on pointing that out. I'll highlight it right now. Oh boy. Here's Chael. He's in full guard now, an open guard from Stiebling, but he closes it. Elbow by Chael there, up against the cage. Now this fight is kind of slowing down, and I'm getting a little bored of it. Little side punch there from Chael. Stiebling looks like he's trying to control the neck here to maybe start thinking about his triangle choke. He pushes the head up now. He should be keeping that head down. He has Chael Sonnen's right arm locked up, but not too tight of a lock there. Well, yeah, I might agree that this needs a stand-up, or it would benefit from a stand-up, but I don't think it is. I don't think Chael Sonnen is doing literally nothing He's doing enough not to get the fight stood up. But this fight would benefit at this point from a stand-up. But if it gets stood up, what's going to happen? Chael Sonnen is going to throw a punch. Stiebling is going to counter. And then Chael Sonnen is immediately going to shoot in. Let's see if my prediction is true. Punch from Chael, counter from Stiebling, shoot in. There's a knee. Okay, so far. Okay, I was proven completely wrong. Chael Sonnen did a knee, a leg kick, then a shoot in. I was right about the shot. I just wasn't right about the setup to the shot. We're back on the ground here. Stiebling is fading. He hasn't shown a whole lot. He hasn't had any weapons in this fight against Chael. He hasn't done a single thing against Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen is going to look better at the end of this fight than he did at the beginning of this fight. That's how little Alex Stiebling has done to him. I don't think he's gotten, other than that up kick, I don't think he's gotten a single shot on Stiebling. There's an elbow, forehead, the forehead. I thought Chael might kiss him at that point, but it didn't happen. There's a short little elbow. Great performance by Chael Sonnen. Oh, Alex is trying to get up. He's trying to push Chael away, but Chael gets right back in. There's something happening in the crowd as the crowd has become bored. And they are entertaining themselves, maybe with a beach ball. That would be awesome if they just knocked that beach ball right into the cage. There's some punches from Chael, some lackadaisical punches. He stands a kick. He comes down with a punch. Butterflies from Stiebling. And this fight is going to end, it looks like, on a anticlimactic finish. Sad, because even though the fight had been going this way the whole previous 2 rounds, it wasn't boring, but now it's feeling it. I'm feeling the time, the length of time on this one now. This 5 minutes has been going on literally forever. Chael with more light ground and pound, almost akin to laying and praying here. He grabs the cage to hold on to this sort of holding the neck guillotine. He tries to transition to the back. Alex spins and rolls. We're back in butterfly guard. Oh boy. He's not going to win the fight unless he can pull off his Hail Mary triangle choke there. Quadros alluded to that. And Chael is literally just grounding or laying praying right now. He is literally doing nothing. Though I understand, he's done everything. He's the only one that's worked in this fight. Alex Stiebling has looked pretty bad in this fight. There's a kick, and we might end it on the feet here. Nope, Alex is trying to shoot. He's just getting pounded for his effort there. Impressive display from Chael Sonnen, yeah, I guess. I hope they got that door fixed. They got a duck to get in. It's kind of funny. He took down a big marquee name. Yeah, I would consider Alex Stiebling a big marquee name at this point. Yeah, he still is. Just pour that water. Here you go, buddy. Alex had nothing. He had nothing. Did I just see, oh, I thought I might saw. No, I can see Chael Sonnen's breath there. It must be a little nipply in the air. The air is a little nipply. Yeah, Alex Stiebling, his Hail Mary triangle choke was nowhere to be seen. He is pretty bad off his back. Those Hail Mary triangle chokes don't mean he's good off his back. It just means he's lucky. He looked pretty bad in this fight. Yeah, the decision is, of course, Chael Sonnen. Just say his name. You don't need to say what corner he's fighting out of. Just say his name. All right, that does it for this fight. Let's go on to the next one, which will be Fight 4. And that fight will be Alex's last WEC fight we'll see tonight, and it's him against Vernon Tiger White. This fight happened at WEC 17 in October 2005 and comes a full year after Alex's previous fight, which was the one against Chael Sonnen. Alex must have taken some time off to heal. Vernon Tiger White, a man who began his MMA career as the literal whipping boy of Japanese men. How is that even possible? A black man being beaten up by Japanese men? I refuse to believe it. You could call Vernon Tiger Tiger White a journeyman of MMA, and coming into this fight, his record was 22, 26, and 2 draws. You might think that record sucks, but you have to realize during his tenure in Pancrase, his record was a dismal 8, 17, and 1. Once he left Japan, though, Vernon Tiger White did much better, going 15, 9, and 1, up until his appearance here against Alex Stiebling. So yeah, while he was in Pancrase and Masakazu Funaki was kicking his ass, he kind of sucked. But once he left Pancrase, he did much better. Alex Stiebling's record coming into this fight was 17, 8, and 1. Won no contest. Let's play and check it out. Light heavyweights in the cage. There's Alex Stiebling. I'm drinking strawberry milk. Delicious. I didn't notice it before, but it has Walt Bayless Combat Jiu-Jitsu. Never heard of it. Is it famous? Let me know in the comment below. Walt Bayless Combat Jiu-Jitsu. Oh, wow. Alex apparently has a new nickname he took up for this fight. The Anarchist. Wow. There's Vernon Tiger White. He's looking old. And is he going to leave on the spandex shirt? That's kind of sad. I don't think he needs to. Maybe it makes him more slippery during grappling. Why would you wear that? He's fighting out of the Lion's Den, which at this point was waning in its popularity and notable fighters. The most notable fighter of Ken Shamrock's Lion's Den was not Ken Shamrock himself. It was Vernon Tiger White. That's how sorry the Lion's Den was at the time. Here we go. There's Herb Dean, who seems ageless because he looks the same today, 2019, as he did in 2005. Here we go. Should be a good fight. We have another different commentator here for WEC. Had to clear my throat. Sorry, buddy. Let's see. Here we go. Dark blue mat. WEC. The Hexagon. And Stephen Quadros still has a job in WEC circa 2005. I really did not know that. Round one here. There's some nice boxing there from Vernon. His head movement's really good. I'm impressed. And we know Alex's boxing pretty much sucks. Oh, he goes for a high kick, gets taken down. Vernon Tiger White fell, and Alex Stiebling took advantage. He's in guard now. Let's see if his guard game has improved, especially after that fight with Chael Sonnen. Let's see how much work he puts in. I think this is an open air. They're in an open air stadium, and it's October. An open air arena, and it's October, so I would imagine this would have to take place somewhere in the south or the west. But I'm not sure. I didn't write down where this took place. I'm also sad I didn't write down how old Vernon Tiger White was. I want to say he's mid-30s, but I don't know for sure. There's some okay work from Stiebling. He's throwing some elbows. Nice to see him add that to his arsenal. But he might be a little long in the tooth, a little old to be trying to add new weapons to his arsenal. But that's just my opinion. Photographer there in the brown shirt looks bored. And the fat photographer, he got lucky. The fight landed pretty much right in his lap. He doesn't even need to get up. He doesn't need to work. Got some angry woman yelling at the fighters.
And he's not taking damage for once. Right, yes.
Oh, no, commentators are making note about Alex Stiebling getting beaten up on the ground. So Alex Stiebling has been working in guard here for a minute or so. He hasn't done a whole lot, but he's been active enough. He is shades of Chael Sonnen, lay and pray. Let's see here. There's some good shots. He's high. He's posturing up here. Vernon Tiger White's rolling for an armbar here. Doesn't get it. Alex takes his back. Nice knee there. He should throw that again. Vernon goes to stand up. Alex gets a hook in. He's got one hook in. He's kind of stopped by getting the other hook in from the cage. He's going for elbows to the back of the head, right, or to the shoulder blade. Herb Dean says, no, you can't elbow the shoulder blade, so he elbows the shoulder itself. The fat guy, the fat photographer thinks it's funny.
Vernon feels the round's coming to the later end, and he's going to stall as much as he can. I don't think he has the answer for...
More angry shouting from a lady in the crowd. She's really loud. Is that Stiebling's girlfriend? Or is that Vernon Tiger White's wife? Whoa! Vernon Tiger White escapes there. I kind of missed it because I was fiddling with my fag stick. I mean, my jewel.
Payback time. Alex back into
So Vernon Tiger White's in guard now. Let's see if Alex's ground game from the bottom has improved at all since his fight against Chael. He's actually throwing some strikes, some elbows. Wow. Finally, he needed that a lot more in his previous fights. That would have helped a lot. Nice elbow there. Vernon Tiger White's throwing some himself. Whoa, he must have pissed Vernon Tiger White off. Vernon Tiger White is pissed. Alex Stiebling must have did something. Vernon Tiger White is going off. He's getting gangster here. Stiebling must have did something that kind of perturbed him. Perturbed. That's a funny word, isn't it?
Alex tends to leave his hands really low to work his moves, and he's quite open, and Vernon's taking advantage.
Well, Alex Stiebling isn't busted open yet, so that's a moral victory. Now Vernon Tiger White is up. I think he's going to come in with the left. He's setting it up for the left. He's telegraphing this. That's if I was Alex Stiebling, I'd be ready for the left. It's coming. Boom, there it is. I knew it. I mean, it's clear to see, you know, like, you can just tell by the stance of a guy what his intentions are. It didn't really hit Alex, even though I don't think he was super prepared for it. Vernon Tiger White might be trying to take a rest here. A leg triangle attempt there by Alex Stiebling, but he set it up way too late. Vernon Tiger White gets out of it, gets inside control, and the bell rings, ending round one. Vernon Tiger White looks a little winded. I think his conditioning is going away with his old age. There was a hot babe getting in the ring. We are not going to get a shot of her, it looks like, though, unfortunately. Hey, look who it is, Ken Shamrock. He's in the corner of Vernon Tiger White. Here's some of the side work from Vernon Tiger White, pounding down Stiebling, who's not bleeding yet. See, he set this up way too late. He should have been going for the triangle there, but by the time that Vernon Tiger White gets his head up there, he's already escaping. So while Vernon Tiger White's head was down, that's where he should have gone for the triangle. He let Vernon Tiger White set up to pretty much get out of it. Gonna go into round two. The nice little cute cage of WEC, the hexagon. It looks like a crosswalk sign, or like a school walk, you know, a school zone sign. Is a hexagon 5 sides? I think it is. Whoa! Oh my God! Alex Stiebling's out! He's out! Herb Dean takes down Tiger White. Alex Stiebling was knocked out. Oh my God! He doesn't know what the fuck just happened. He's like, did that just happen? What just happened? He's confused. He's not knocked out right now. He's just confused. He's like, hey, where are you going, buddy? What the fuck did you do to me? Wow. He threads the needle, says Quadros. That is a Quadrosian tidbit right there. Like a Quadrosian phrase. He threaded the needle. That's like something Quadros would say. Let's see this here. A little short punch. It didn't have a whole lot on it, but it was, I guess, right on the button. It was like downward kind of kaboom. Like right on the lips area. The lips and the nose. Wow. Kapow. Like I said, it didn't look like it had a whole lot on it, but it just hit him just right. Two after the fact. Alex Stiebling still confused. Jimmy Lennon Jr. Did he do Strikeforce too? He's a boxer announcer too. He's got an okay voice, I guess, for a ring of announcer. So you look at Vernon Tiger White. He's in great shape. I don't know why he's wearing that spandex shirt. He definitely didn't need it. Not like he's trying to hide his old fat body or something like that. Good job, Vernon Tiger White. I've always liked Vernon Tiger White. He's a good guy. He really is a good guy. He's not a jack-off. He's not an asshole. He's a genuinely good guy. We'll hear from him here.
That was I don't want to go to the ground again with this guy's shot. Honestly, to let all you guys know out here, I was nervous as hell to fight this guy.
Wow. Well, nervous as hell to fight Stiebling? Really? Wow, that's high props for Stiebling there.
I just kept telling myself that he's going to come straight in. He's not going to move his head.
Wow.
So, like a boxer, move to the side, overhand left.
Well, that's what he was doing. He was moving like a boxer for sure.
When the ref didn't step in right away, I knew I had to jump on top of him and try to hit him in the fight.
Great job, Vernon Tiger White. I'm glad to see him get the win, even though it's at the expense of Alex Stiebling.
Did you enjoy it here in Lemoore?
Yeah, I liked it here. You know, it reminds me of
Lemoore.
Susanville. There's a lot of good people here.
Susanville. Not sure where these places are.
Thank you very much.
Vernon Tiger White, nice guy. A lovely, lovely chap. And we'll get on with that fight and move on to the next one. And now it's time for the final fight of our Alex Stiebling Super Shuffle. And it's fitting that this last fight happens to be Stiebling's final MMA bout. And it's also fitting that the once Brazilian Killa's final fight comes against a Brazilian, Murilo Ninja Rua. This fight took place at Patetti Combat 4 on September 9th, 2009 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, or Rio de Janeiro, Brazil if you prefer. Alex had split wins and losses since his fight with Vernon Tiger White. From 2005 until 2007, he went 2-2. And his fight against Ninja Rua here comes a full 2 years since his previous fight, which was a TKO loss against Moise Ribon in Bodog Fight something in Costa Rica in February 2007. Ninja Rua's record coming into this fight was 16-10-1. Ninja never set the world on fire himself, though he grabbed early attention and pride before his brother came along and stole all his thunder. And here's something that will blow your mind. Ninja Rua is only 29 years old coming into this fight against Stiebling, who himself was 32 years old. Hell, Ninja is still only 38 years old today. He can still fight if he wanted to. Even Alex, he's only 42 today. There's a high chance of him being offered a fight in Bellator as I speak. Anyway, let's check out this fight. I got a shitty rip of this one. It's low resolution. Sounds like crap too, but it's a Brazilian rip. There's a previous fighter. Is that Rafael dos Anjos? I don't think it was Rafael dos Anjos. Oh, there's this guy. This guy's very dramatic. He's very deliberate in his delivery here. What's he saying? Is he chastising the crowd? Oh, God. Murilo! That was funny. There's Murilo Ninja Rua. Uh-oh, I recognize that song. I better turn that down. That's going to get a copyright flag immediately. So, sorry, fight fans. I had to turn the noise down. I'm going to turn up just a little bit. Just faintly here. That way, even the copyright bites, the copyright bots, it's so faint. They can barely hear it. The copyright bots, when they scan this video, they'll be like, huh? Do you hear something? What is that? I can barely make it out. The copyright bots, like they have ears. Just put the volume so low the copyright bots can barely hear it and they can't make out what's being played. Oh my God, I crack myself up. I'm fucking stupid. There's Ninja Rua. He's got his brother in his corner, right behind us, right there. Strawberry milk. Delicious. Is he still in a Brazilian top team? Is his brother still in Brazilian top team? Was Brazilian top team still a big thing? Of course, we remember the rivalry and pride of Brazilian top team versus Shoot the Box. And of course, Murillo Ninja Hua beating Mario Sperry and Minotauro Nogueira crying. A sad state of affairs for Brazilian top team. So there's Murillo Ninja. He's in the ring. Music is still playing though. Is it going away yet? Okay, here we go. Murillo Ninja looks in okay shape. He looks a little soft, but he's always looked a little soft. Actually, in his early days in Pride, he was kind of skinny. I love this fucking guy. What? Renzo Gracie? Is Renzo Gracie getting booed? Renzo Gracie's coming in? This is supposed to be Alex Stiebling. Murillo Ninja, Murillo Hua. Oh, he's going to be a referee? Special guest referee? What is this? Pro wrestling? We've got a special guest referee. Renzo Gracie. This guy is so deliberate. He's got a very funny way of being an announcer, but I like it. He should have called him the Brazilian Killa. Uh-oh. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I can never remember the name of this fucking band. This song was so popular. Circa, 1996, 1995, 1996? Around then. It was popular, even though this band only had like one hit. They might have had like another hit, like another song that was semi-popular. I can never remember the name of this fucking band, though. I can't for the life of me remember what this band is called. I'm trying to rack my brain right now as I speak, and I can't come up with it. I keep wanting to say Two Life Crew. I know it's not Two Life Crew. I'm not that dumb. I just can't remember. You guys in the comments will know. Let me have it. Chastise me for not knowing the name of this fucking band that had one song. Again, I just have it just low enough. You can faintly hear it. The copyright bots are like, huh? What? Can you hear something? Is that a copyright song? It's too low. We can't tell. This is Stiebling. He's got a tattoo. He's added a tattoo since his fight with Vernon Tiger White. Just on the shoulder blade. It's almost like a Roman shield. All right. We're ready to go. Renzo Gracie. The Brazilian Killa. Oh, man. I do enjoy me some Brazilian commentating. Can't understand what the fuck they're saying, but I do enjoy it. So here we go, round one. There's a lot of hate. There's a blood rivalry. The Brazilian Killer Stiebling coming into the Hornet's Nest to fight a Brazilian, a popular Brazilian. There's a Brazilian babe in the ring. Whoa, get a shot of that badonkadonk going on back there. Ito combate ambadota. Oh. That's my impression of Portuguese spoken by a Brazilian. Here we go. Whoa, bad camera work. We're switching camera angles. Director, get your shit together. Here we go. They're filling each other out. Who's going to strike first here? Who's going to strike first? Oh, they strike together. Their legs collide. Shins collide. Ouch. There's a big right from Hua that sort of grazes the back of Stiebling's head. Stiebling here, his punching, I've never liked his punching, at least post-Pride. He didn't really improve. Oh, he gets head kicked! Head kicked! He's getting pounded out! No! Early stoppage! What are you doing, Renzo? Renzo, he was a fucking ringer! Renzo's the fucking ringer! Renzo Gracie, you fuck! You cheating fuck! Come on, Stiebling's okay. That was a poor stoppage, Renzo. What the fuck are you doing? What do you think this... He's having flashbacks to when Renzo Gracie was knocked into next week by Dan Henderson. he's so gun shy over any other fighter getting hurt that bad. Here we go. Okay, Alex Stiebling. He doesn't see this head kick coming. It kind of smacks him in the back of the head. It knocks him down, but he was grabbing guard there. He was grabbing guard. So he gets smacked and okay, he goes down. But look at he's going to grab the leg. He falls back. He's like, okay, got to get my wits about me. He gets pegged with one, pegged with two. He kind of closes it. He's out. Enzo Gracie must be able to see in slow motion because in real-time speed, that was an undetectable moment of him being knocked out. I would still think it was a poor stoppage, even with the slow-mo. Damn it. Fucking Enzo Gracie. Bullshit. That's not how I want to see Alex Stiebling go out in his career. A fucking bullshit call by Enzo Gracie. Fucking Enzo Gracie. I want to motherfuck him so bad. Hey, we got a cute babe in here doing an interview. I do love the almost poetic, rhythmic speaking of Portuguese by Brazilians. It's like it's like very authoritative, very pungent, poignant. It's very poignant. It's like they're like directly talking to you and like they're trying to drive the words into your face like a knife. Well, he gets his trophy. Let's close that. Well, that does it for Alex Stiebling. He would end his career with a record of 19-11-1 with one no contest. We'll keep our eyes peeled for him in his upcoming Bellator debut. I'm sure it's in the works right now. We've come to the end of this very first episode of MMA Super Shuffle. Did you like it? Did you like the format, the info, the style of the show? If you did, leave a comment below. If you didn't, keep your fucking opinions to yourself, you mother effer. But if you would like to see another episode of the MMA Super Shuffle, make a fighter suggestion below, and maybe I'll consider it. But keep this in mind, regardless of who you pick, I cannot do any of their UFC fights. Because if I use any UFC fights, Dana White will be so far up my ass, I'll have to call him Uncle Harry. I've been the most dangerous man alive today, and I'll sniff ya fucking jerks later.